A new law that would authorize Nassau and Suffolk OTBs to, establish video lottery game facilities, one each. Talk about this.
Yeah, Julie, I was very proud of this legislation. It was actually my bill, and maybe people saw that we passed the major casino legislation calling for casinos to be constructed here in New York State. My bill was for specifically for Long Island, allowing video lottery terminals in the OTBs. So the bill's going to allow up to 1,000, not to say there's going to be 1,000, video lottery terminals in Nassau County through the OTBs and in Suffolk County through the OTBs. It's good on a lot of levels. One is that it allows people, if they want to just go gamble and go to gaming, they don't have to drive all the way upstate or to Connecticut or New Jersey. They can do it right here on Long Island, and that's going to be a big plus. Plus the revenues we're going to get from it. 80% of the revenues from this are going to be going to our local schools and communities, and as everyone knows, we've had a difficult time economically. School money is down. Providing adequate funding for education is important. Our municipal governments, our localities, both on the county and the town level, have been hurting, so we're going to be able to raise millions and millions of dollars to help them out.
And lower property taxes.
Absolutely, that's the key.
Yeah. Okay, there are other gaming possibilities with this law. Why don't you tell us about the referendum that will allow voters to decide?
The referendum is going to call for up to 7, starting with 4 casinos. They will be primarily upstate. We created a gaming commission, and so the referendum is going to be on the ballot this November, so it's important that people vote for it. And I know when I go in to vote, a lot of times I go looking for the candidates, I put in, and then I walk out and say, oh, I forgot to vote on the referendum. Well, this is a big one, and people need to remember, me too, to say, do we want casino gambling in New York State? We have it all around the place. We have it in Indian reservations. We basically do have casino gambling in New York State now. It's just not on an official level, and we're not benefiting so much from the tax revenue. So I'm voting for it. I'm not advocating vocally for it, but I think that it will be good for jobs, particularly in the upstate communities that are really hurting right now.
Right, and we're talking about resort casinos, and there will be exclusivity for the Indian casinos. They will be able to keep theirs safe.
That's correct, and that was part of the original. I commend the governor and his staff for negotiating that with the Indian tribes to say that they're not going to place any of these casinos near the Indian reservations. There's a separate gaming commission, so we have no power into where they're going to be named. I think the general areas are going to be in the Catskills, where they used to be in the 50s and earlier, probably around the capital region here and the Mid-Hudson Valley.
Right, and as you've talked on this program before about trying to prevent gambling problems and cheating, there's stuff in this law for that too.
Yes, we're certainly going to increase any penalties for anybody trying to cheat the system. At the same time, for individuals who may become addicted to it, as the chairman of the Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Committee, I'm very concerned with all forms of addiction, including gambling, and so we will improve programs to help anybody who gets in trouble that way.